Do you want to move out of your home country and are looking for global opportunities? If the answer to this question is yes, then you have definitely landed on the right place. Because in today's video, we are going to discuss all about the brand new job seeker visa to Sweden. And if Sweden is your calling, then definitely make sure you watch the video till the end. Hello, Namaste, welcome to my channel. I am Pragnya Mishra, your visa and immigration guide. If you're interested in any topics related to visas, immigration, studying abroad, working abroad, going abroad, in short, if you are interested in going global, then yes, this channel is definitely your destination. And make sure you hit the subscribe button and we will keep you updated with all the new types of visas, immigration issues and topics coming around in the world. In today's topic, we are discussing the brand new job seeker visa to Sweden. Yes, this is a very unique type of visa where they will give you a visa to go, to fly to Sweden and then seek for a job or try to start a business and many more things. So this visa has a lot of things into it. So starting from eligibility, paperwork, whether you can take your family or not, what is the duration of the visa, what are the advantages of the visa, and every single detail related to this job seeker visa to Sweden is in this video. So make sure you stick around till the end. So obviously the very first question that arises in your mind is, what is this Swedish job seeker visa? So yes, this Swedish job seeker visa is a type of self-sponsored visa which enables you to fly to Sweden and then typically look for a job or start a business. So if you're already in your home country and are thinking about that what are you going to do immediately after flying to Sweden, you may get a job, you may not get a job, then definitely you can start your job search well in advance. And you all are aware of the very popular platforms these days, LinkedIn, Indeed, Glassdoor. There are several other job portals where you can go and find jobs in Sweden. And yes, today's world is a digital world, so do not worry about interview and all those stuff, because maximum number of employers are very comfortable and convenient with interviews on the video conferencing modes, let's say WebEx, Google Meets or Zoom, Skype, whatever platform may be. So make sure you do your research and find a job in Sweden. If this visa is your goal, then you can definitely land yourself a job well in advance before going to Sweden. So let's talk about the duration of this visa. The minimum duration of this visa is 3 months and the maximum duration is 9 months, which you have in hand in order to look for a job in Sweden. And yes, you must be wondering about what are the professions in demand and what category of occupations are there in demand that you can go and look out for in Sweden. Sweden currently has the acute deficiency of teachers, nurses, developers, or I can say engineers, and many such professions. So once you are there in Sweden, you can easily go and find a job for yourself if you are qualified enough. Now another important question. Will your family be able to join you in Sweden? So there are actually two perspectives and two parts to it. Firstly, this is a job seeker visa. It means it is a visa that has been granted to you to go and seek for a job in Sweden. This is a time period, a phase in which you are looking out for a job. That means you have a minimum of 3 months to a maximum of 9 months to look for a job for yourself. This is not a visa which you will have during the period of your job. Once you get a job there, you will obviously get a Swedish work permit and then you will be able to continue on the basis of work permit to continue your job in Sweden. So during this period of seeking for a job on this Swedish job seeker visa, it's not possible for your family or children to come and join you in Sweden. But once you get a job and you start working on a Swedish work permit, your family can definitely come and join you in Sweden. Now let's move ahead and discuss the documents required for this visa. So here you will be needing the digital copy of all the documents that I'm going to mention now. The very first document that you need is of course your passport. Second document that you will need is the copy, a digital copy of your health insurance. A health insurance which should cover end to end. It should be explicitly mentioned in the health insurance that they are covering every single thing, and of course it is covered for the entire duration of the visa. Let's say you are applying for the visa for a tenure of 3 months or 4 months, then the health insurance should cover the entire period of the visa application sought for. So make sure you have that. And the third thing you will be needing are your educational certificates. Again, the digital copy of all your educational certificates, official transcripts and every single thing. If your educational certificates are not in the language of English or Swedish, if it is in some other form, let's say you're having your educational certificate in your native language, then make sure you get it translated by an authorized third-party evaluator. Yes, there are many third-party evaluators. Those are authorized. You can get into contact with any one of those and get your certificates evaluated, or you get your certificates translated into English or Swedish. So this will be very, very essential for this visa. The next document that you'll be needing is, of course, your proof of funds. For that, you will be needing your bank statements and stuff. But how much funds do you think you are required to show for this visa? As you all know, this is a self-sponsored visa, so you need to have sufficient funds to show. And what is this sufficient funds mean? So they have also prescribed a limit for that. For every month, they need at least proof of funds for 13,000 Swedish krona, that is the Swedish currency, and 13,000 Swedish krona, Indian equivalent, or in INR, if we convert, it's approximately a little more than 1 lakh rupees. So you have to make your calculations accordingly. If you are going to apply for 3 months, which is the minimum period, if you are going to apply for 3 months, then 13 into 3, you need at least 39,000 Swedish krona, and also you can calculate the Indian equivalent for the same, or in whichever country you are, you can calculate the currency value of that same. So how many months you are applying for, it depends on you, and of course that much amount of funds you have to show in your bank accounts. And not only you cut the amount should be, you have to show something extra also. Suppose it happens that in the worst case scenario you are not able to land yourself a job, then you have to show certain funds as extra that you have in order to fly back to your country. So having some extra funds is always advisable. You have to show some funds more than what they have prescribed. And they have prescribed for 1 month 13,000 Swedish krona. So you can calculate your country's equivalent to that. The next document is one of the most important documents in the documentation section. It is a letter of consent. A letter of consent in favor of the Swedish Council of the Higher Education. You have to, they are having a format for that. You can just go and download it from the official website. And you have to sign the letter of consent, giving them the consent or allowing them to gather information from your higher education authorities regarding the validity or regarding the authenticity of your education. So this letter of consent is to be signed so that if they want to do any background check, or if they want to cross-check about your education, they can do the same. So now let's talk about the eligibility for this visa. Till now, everything seemed to be very dreamy and fairy tale kind of, but of course, every good thing does come with a catch, and here lies the catch for the eligibility. They say that those people with an advanced degree or a higher degree shall only be eligible to apply for this job seekers visa. Sweden wants to make sure that they are getting the best of the talents or highly educated or highly qualified personals into the country for jobs, and yes, this is the criteria that they have set. Might seem a little bit of unfair for those with a bachelor's degree having a lot of experience in comparison to someone having an advanced degree, let's say a master's degree or a PhD but just a fresher. But anyways, this is what it is. You should be having an advanced degree or a higher education, which means you should be having a master's degree or a PhD to apply for this job seeker visa. Now coming to the last section of the video, how to apply for this visa. You can apply for this visa from the official website by providing all your documents, all the proofs, whatever we discussed and every single thing. If you are eligible, make sure you have got the entire list of documents with you. Along with all the documents that I have already mentioned, you also have to make sure that you are adding supporting documents. Let's say you are going to seek for a visa, seek for a job, you're going to look for a job, then you also have to add proofs that you have done the networking or what kind of homework you have done in order to look for the job. Or if you're going for business, then definitely you should be having a business plan with you, that how you're going to do it. So these are the secondary proofs that you need to attach while you're applying for this visa. So now once you apply for this visa online through the official website or official website of Sweden, then definitely they will take around 1 to 3 months for processing this visa, and if you are approved, then you get a resident permit there in Sweden. So once you get your resident permit, then comes the other formalities like the biometrics. We have to go and visit the Sweden consulate and everything. All the formalities are done. You can directly fly to Sweden and look for a job or look for your business opportunities. Now, here you have to keep in mind one small thing, that in this visa you can look for job, but you cannot start working on this visa. So you can start working only after you get a work permit. This is a resident permit. So you can look for a job in the meantime. And if you get a job, you can immediately apply for a work permit and start working only after that has been granted. But if you're doing a business, you can definitely apply for, you can definitely start running your business while your application is being processed, as you are a self-employed person, and you can ask for a work permit or whatever obligations that they have to fulfill. So I hope you found this video interesting. I hope this will help you clear out your mind that whether or not you want to go to Sweden for work. This is a completely self-sponsored visa. You do not have to have a job offer in order to apply for this visa. And we will be coming up with many such interesting topics and many such visas and opportunities from across the globe so that you guys can go global. But in the meantime, make sure you stay safe, stay healthy. Namaskar.